I know Chigs is in here recording this.
No Chid Smooth in here, right? So whatever you say,
you know Chid gonna have everything up there.
Whatever you say, Chid's gonna be on YouTube with it, man.
Off the heels of the rap war of 2024, we revisit what could have been as Charlamagne sits down in a new interview with Big Sean as he gives his take on the rap war, his place in music, and much more. What's up, y'all? It's your man Talkless Road reporting for the Chick Smooth channel. We gotta talk about this. As Big Sean prepares to drop new music, he sat down with Charlamagne on his YouTube channel, not at the Breakfast Club. Charlamagne would ask Big Sean how he felt directly about Kendrick Lamar's leaked verse on a song called Elements, in which he takes direct shot at Big Sean.
When I first heard that, I definitely had a whole thing prepared. So let's back this up. So I did a song called No More Interviews, where I'm rapping about people rapping fast and blah, blah, blah. And people like, oh, you talking about Kendrick? I'm like, well, I'm not talking about anyone specifically. I'm just talking my shit. At the time, there was a lot of motherfuckers rap. I'm surprised no one thought Eminem or... I remember Logic was hot at the MGK, you know, all these other rappers that rap fast. And I'm like, this nigga Kendrick don't even rap fast all the time. Like, it's other people who be rapping fast all the time. But I definitely was like not running from or ducking no type smoke at all. Like,
Charlamagne will go on to quote one line in that verse, but it wasn't just one line. Kendrick named him specifically, saying, quote, Big Sean sneak dissing, I'll let it slide. I think his false confidence got him inspired. I can't make them respect you, baby. That's not my job. You're finally famous for who you date, not who you rhyme, boy. Cute ass raps get your puberty up and make you a classic album before you come at us. Drake and Meek Mill beef might got you gassed up, but I'm a whole other beast. I'll really f you up. So that wasn't just general bars, it was specific. He said, Big Sean sneak dissing. So while not knowing if there was actual smoke with Kendrick, Kendrick's song came out with no shots at Big Sean, so he didn't feel like he had to respond to anything because they spoke in text messages and then the song came out and didn't have his name in it. So there's no problem. He would run into Dave Free and TDE Punch, who both assured him there was nothing going on until the leaked verse came out. Then it was just like, what happened? Why is there something now? And then the internet asked, why isn't Big Sean responding? And Big Sean would say, we already addressed this on text. There's no need to respond. But here's what he has to say.
Right? So I hit up Top Dog first. I'm like, yo, who he talking about? He's just talking to me, he's just throwing a bone out there. I'm thinking we like straight, you know what I'm saying? So then, no, it wasn't about you, All right, cool. So the little shit I had, I just was like, let me get out of my head, because I'm thinking like it might be something.
So you had a song or a verse?
I had just some ideas, you know what I'm saying? Just to be real with you, like I had some ideas, you know, mapped out. And I sit on the plane next to Punch, random as hell. We're headed to J. Cole's festival, and he's like, you ever talk to Kendrick? And I'm like, no, I never, I know it ain't shit there, but no, we never really spoke. Then around that time, like that day, or maybe the day before that, or the week, or day within that same time period, that leaked shit happened. It was a leaked verse, and it said what you said.
Yep.
I'm like, damn, nigga, y'all motherfuckers said it wasn't shit and it was something. So you got me looking crazy.
But maybe he prepared something just like the same way you was thinking. He was like, you know, let me get my nukes just in case too.
Right, but the thing is that song came out and he changed that bar, right? So that wasn't on the song anymore. It was a leaked verse. So I had to keep that in mind because I was pissed when I heard it. So then I'm like, okay, he changed that on his own. So he probably came to the conclusion that it was nothing. So then me and him talk. He apologized in a sense for going that far, you know, and for that shit coming out, right? So I wanted to show you that because in a sense, he apologized, right? So if Kendrick apologized for that same leak that I heard prematurely, right, that he didn't use, it's like, then it leaks fully later, right? And people hear it, and we already discussed it. And he said, appreciate the shout out on a Nipsey song. I already addressed it on the song with Nip. Lack of communication and wrong information for people fueled by the ego is like mixing flames with diesel.
Kendrick apologized before it got to a rap war, but if he didn't, and if that war would have involved Big Sean, how would he have reacted? He gives us that thought.
Aren't you glad that you and Kendrick never really got into it though? Because that could have been you, Sean.
What could have been me?
He did Drake pretty dirty.
He did.
Yeah, that could have. Would you have been ready for all of that?
I guess we'll never know. Yes, though, of course. Of course I would have been ready for it.
I guess we'll never know. But he said, yeah, I would have been ready. Do you think Big Sean would have been ready? It probably wouldn't have been as impactful as Drake versus Kendrick, but the bars would have been amazing. The songs would have been great. Would you have liked to see Big Sean and Kendrick go back and forth at the same time when Drake was going at Meek Mill? But what do you think about the situation? Do you think Big Sean would have been able to combat effectively against Kendrick Lamar in a rap battle? Let me know in the comment section. Peace.